Stay hammered. Jordan, we're making music. We're making music. We're making music right now.
Welcome to Stay Hammered Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We have a really special episode. We have our good friend Colin Seifert here. Yep. And we're going to be talking about a lot of exciting things, stories, trips. We got our three segments, as always. A little bit changed up, and you'll see later.
Yep. We still have the same three segments, but one's a little bit different. You'll enjoy it. I think this new way will be better.
Yeah, in the long run, we will have a lot more better things to do in the future.
It changes it up. I like it.
And John, you saw his little musical thing. That was really cool thing. Let's clap that up for John real quick.
Yeah, that was.
I
so
wanted
cool.
them. I wanted them to join in, and it would be like a song.
All right. Well,
it's fine, John.
let's just say I hope you ladies and gentlemen enjoy.
All right.
Get into
And before we leave, can we do our theme song? Welcome back.
Here we got our second ever guest here, Colin Seifert. You happy to be here?
I am happy to be here.
How
Thank you for
happy?
having me.
How happy are you to be here?
I mean, I'm kind of mad that Ozzy got it for me.
Well, I'll tell you what. Do you know the reason why you weren't our first guest?
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard.
So actually, Henry, I don't know if you know him, but he's one of our co-stars here. He, I think me and Rylan agreed. I think Henry was kind of, absent during this little meeting we had, but
because I wasn't invited, but it's okay.
But basically, we were just saying Colin's our first guest, easy. We'll start with him, and then Henry chimes in and goes,
No, absolutely.
no, he cannot be our first guest because he is too good of a guest
How could
to
someone
use
be
first.
too good to be
That's
the
what
first
we were
guest?
saying. That's
So,
what we did not
what
understand
I'm-
at all.
I don't recall that at all. I recall Rylan agreeing with me.
No.
Yes.
John, did I agree with him?
No,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you what. There's a lot of pressure on Colin now. There's a lot of pressure
there
on
is.
you because if
Ozzy
you're
had a
too
good
good of a
podcast.
guest
Ozzy's was pretty good.
to not go first, you have to be better than Ozzy, or this whole thing's a wash.
Nice one, Colin.
Little voice crack.
All right. Let's get into our first segment, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let's just start with the little softball questions. All right, the little
How we all met,
yeah.
or how we all
Boom.
met Colin.
How we all met Colin.
All right, Henry, since you probably met him first, you start.
I remember this long-headed bastard. He used to be
Was
fat.
it football?
Yeah, he used to be
Football game?
fat.
How are
He used
you
to be fat.
long-headed?
He had long hair, long-headed, and he used to be a fat,
that-
fat little boy.
Is that a term? I would ask Pete if that was a term, but he's not. He's absent
Yeah.
today.
Today, guys, we don't have a cameraman, so if any of the camera
Anything
issues-
goes wrong,
Yeah.
just blame Pete.
It's
I mean, we do it anyway. We'll probably throw up the dogs playing poker again.
Yeah, exactly,
You guys can, there'll be a little message if you're watching on the YouTube. Then we'll flash that up. But anyway, I guess, yeah.
Tell the story.
All right, yeah.
Come on, Henry.
Well, you're the
All right.
guest. Why don't you tell the story, bud?
I don't remember us meeting.
You don't have any early memories?
Early memories of what?
You and Henry. The
Dude,
bromance.
Henry used to be
The bromance
motherfucker
begins.
That did not give a shit. Like,
Used to be. I still am,
nah.
Henry has yet to
Did
do a
he do it in
podcast without
public?
those sunglasses on.
which is a great thing.
I've had the hat on every podcast. Rylan doesn't really like to stay consistent.
He doesn't need to be consistent. He's got to show off the
What are you guys talking about?
Talking
man?
about-
I don't know. I just feel like, you gotta be, remain consistent. I think. I don't know.
You just need some flow until you can. take
No,
off that
John, I don't think ever
Everybody
takes
else
off.
has got a little bit of
Yeah,
flow.
we like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Come on.
That's
They like that.
beautiful.
You
That's
just
what the
woke
people
up,
want to
didn't
see.
you?
It's a little grease ball coming up out of that hat.
How is it a grease ball? If grease is my all-natural shampoo I use, it's like a mint.
You use the burger grease from McDonald's?
No, it's like a mint shampoo, and it's like made of all
anyways,
natural stuff.
anyways,
All right, let's get into it.
Let me talk about the fucking story.
Okay.
God damn it. Anyways, yeah, fat little kid, freshman year. Me and LG
You were a chubby fucker too.
still am.
Yeah, good to know that no one on the podcast is fat anymore.
Yeah.
Anyways, me and LGBTQ, you will see him in a later podcast. We're
Next pod.
You'll see that in a later podcast. He's a very nice man. Anyways, it was me and him. We were going to hang out. I remember this little fat little piece of shit walking up into the bus, and the bus. We're going home. I was on Liam's bus.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, and this kid goes, "Hey, can I hang out with you guys?" And we're like, me and Liam look at each other. We're like, "Fuck this kid. What is he talking about?" But then we agree. We're like, you know what? He's probably got no friends, nothing to look forward to.
Is this a cap story right now? Like,
Yeah,
what are
it
you
kind of
talking
sounds
about?
like it. Sounds like this is a lot.
I just want to make I'd like to make a
don't
quick
came up with this
PSA.
story.
I'd like to
Wait,
make a
wait.
quick PSA. Henry, could you get a little bit closer to the mic, buddy?
My fault, but do you actually not remember that? We
I
went
thought
on
you
that
were going
ride.
to talk about
We
the
went on
Lake
the-
Norman
yeah,
High
that's
School.
what we did.
Before we, I
Okay.
hate to interrupt this little sidebar, but the other people want to hear what you guys are talking about, so maybe like speaking to the mics, maybe
Alright.
instead of just looking at each other. And
Yeah, you were talking about. Yeah, remember we went.
No, I don't remember this.
We
But
left
keep
school.
going with the story.
So we're on the bus. We went back to Liam's house, and there's a Lake Norman football game when we were good back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that
I mean,
when-
we were
this
good
is when we
last
were
year.
Was that when
I'd say
Ladowski was playing?
first ever away playoff win is pretty
What?
good.
Was that
No,
when Ladowski
Yeah,
was
so it's
playing?
probably
That's
when we
when
were like
Ladowski,
6th
yeah, it
grade,
was
7th
Ladowski.
grade.
No,
One
it
of
was-
those. One of those.
Anyways,
Yeah, they
anyways.
were good.
Yeah, we were good. So we go. I don't remember after the football game part. You gotta jump. You gotta jump in.
All I remember is that we went to that football game, and Ladowski was balling out that year. He was Gatorade Player of the Year, I think, in North Carolina. But
Yeah, he
we were. I don't think we were watching the game. I think we were just running football over by the concessions. You know,
Yeah,
that's the way it goes.
how'd you and Rylan meet?
So, it's probably just from football, like
Yeah,
Norman,
I think-
like Norman football.
I think we just slowly grew together through football.
Yeah,
because we were the Flow Bros,
yeah, we
the
were
best Spurs
yeah.
probably in the whole country.
Yep, they called us the Flow Bros. We both got cheated out of all conference because we were the only Spurs in the conference. So you would have thought that we would have won.
Well,
it.
maybe explain what a spur is.
It's basically the hardest position on the field.
Yeah, probably. But
No.
like, I call it a mix between an outside linebacker and a corner. It's
Yeah.
like,
You got to be pretty athletic to play
I would,
there. So
honestly, I would say they're the people on the side that stop outside runs by just standing there and waiting to get hit,
No,
and then
you
end up
gotta-
getting trucked.
yeah, you
most of
gotta-
the time.
yeah, that's our job. Yeah.
Their job
but
is
then we
getting
also have
trucked.
a lot of pass coverage, so it's like hard. And
Oh,
we're
well,
both slow. We're both way too slow to be in pass
On that
coverage.
topic, I guess we could just bring up really quick the disrespect that you faced after the
Oh.
Mooresville game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's what happened there? What?
I mean, I got trucked by whoever that running back was.
Yeah.
And it got
And
posted
they got
all
a
over
perfect
the
picture of
Instagrams.
it. He I don't even remember.
Yeah, their
I mean, you
photographer
guys can
deserves
pull
a
it up
raise.
if you
Tagged
want.
you, man.
Yeah. We
He
gotta
tagged
pull
you.
that up. We'll
He
pull up
did,
that
yeah,
picture.
pull it up.
And he actually got a tag. He got a tag in that
Yeah.
post.
I didn't even realize that you can take off your tag off other people's posts. So
Really?
I just kept it on there.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Oh, you can. Yeah. If
I
someone
didn't
like.
know that.
I almost did it to yours, where I look like.
Well, no, my
Gone.
parents.
So,
wouldn't.
I mean,
Yeah, they made you take it down.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, me
Yeah, I wasn't
and-
even in the picture. It was for if it was for this podcast. I wasn't even in the
It's
picture.
okay, Henry.
No,
Yeah,
it's not
okay.
okay. It's not.
But yeah,
Whatever.
me and Colin pretty much just met from football. We started hanging out a little bit. We're undefeated in spike ball.
Dude, like actually.
Yeah,
Nobody.
You never played me and John before.
The closest
You
we
have
did
never
ever
played
had
me and
was
Henry.
Mikey and
Ozzy.
Ozzy. So,
I think we got our ass.
I think that's about how
That's
we
fine.
met. John,
Yeah,
how
I
are
think we
you?
really
Um,
hanging out senior year.
Yeah, senior year.
You know, I made my journey from
Yeah.
New York to Carolina, and then I just played football with Colin, and then we became friends eventually.
Most
and,
of our friendships are through football.
It's,
Yeah.
it's probably the most boring.
Except for the LGBTQ episode.
The problem is everyone except for like Brian on this podcast. I probably met them all on the same day.
Yeah.
We all met.
It was all
we
the
all-
night in this basement.
We all
It was all
met
that
in
night.
Ryland. Yeah, we all met on Ryland's
that
boat,
day
and
was
we came back
so-
It
here.
was the first time everybody came over. Was probably the first time that we all really met and started hanging out as a group.
That night was really
That
fun.
night was really
Yeah.
fun.
The beginning of something beautiful.
Yeah.
Really was.
The
Um,
person and Ozzy hooked us up. They risked their lives.
They did.
to get the goods.
Yeah, yes, they did. I forgot about that.
Wow, wow, that was
There's so many.
That was
Dude,
There's so many pictures and videos from that day. Like after that day, I feel like that was when the group chat was made. Like
what group chat?
the group chat
the
that no one
back, the
talks in
backwards and
anymore.
Blumpkins group. chat.
Yeah. So Colin, what was it like growing up in Carolina? Like, what's the best things, the worst things? Like, what was it like?
Dude, it's pretty normal. I mean, it gets boring around here, but I mean, it's nice being next to the lake. Originally, I was born in Charlotte, and that shit was loser, whatever. But I only lived there. I don't remember those years, but being next to the lake is awesome. But besides that, there's a bunch of hicks here.
Where are you going to college, buddy?
I decided on App State.
Stoner college. Stoner
Uh,
college.
yeah.
Yeah. Me and Rylan and Henry all got into App State.
Yeah, we definitely got in.
We didn't
definitely
get
didn't
rejected.
rejected or denied or.
Yeah,
Henry,
we
did
didn't.
you even apply to
No, I applied. They put me on the waiting list. Then like a day later, they're like, "This kid's too good to pass up on it." They added me to the roster.
Makes sense.
Wait, did they really?
Yeah.
No, you got no, he didn't. He's this kid. I don't know.
I was about to say Henry got into App State.
Something about a 2.6 GPA tells me that.
Hey, buddy, it's 2.7. Come on.
Oh, my bad,
Come on.
ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to formally apologize to Henry.
Hey, is yours much better?
All right, so let's get into like probably like the first trip that we did. Me, Henry, and Colin did together. That was the Tennessee trip to my lake house. That was a fun trip. Fun little weekend, you know.
Some crazy times going on there.
It was me. It was me, Colin,
Me.
Mikey, Henry, and Carson. There was some.
That was a fun
Let's
trip.
just say
There was
Carson
some fun
didn't have
trip.
the best time there.
Who did?
Carson
Carson.
did not. Carson
No,
did
no,
not
no,
have the best
Carson-
time.
Carson's weekend was ruined the first night.
Yeah. And then we had to.
That kind of reminds me of the Friendsgiving.
We're not
situation.
gonna say how.
Dude.
We're not gonna say how, but we did have to carry him like
Yeah.
up to the house.
And
Yeah,
it was
I
a
guess you
pretty
can tell
long
that,
walk.
Like, your house is on a hill.
Yeah, it's on. So it's on this like
angle.
very big slope, and me and Colin, I think, dragged him
Yeah, 'cause
across the
The dock
from
is at like
from the
bottom.
dock. We dragged him from the dock to like down this walkway. We had to pick him up over the water, like
Yeah.
cross a couple of rocks. Then we had to drag him up the whole thing, and then we put him in bed.
Yeah,
Cause we're
let's
good
go.
friends. We're good friends.
But then he ended up hugging the toilet.
Yeah, and then he ended up hugging the toilet all night. Me and oh yeah, and then same that night, me and Henry went out on the paddle boat and we're shooting bottle rockets at each other.
Bro, do we put it in the fucking boat?
We put it in the boat and it like exploded on us. It was crazy. It was a fun time. That was a really fun trip.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, dude, you remember when we went to that? I guess was that a bar?
Remember
Yeah,
Fish?
yeah, we
Remember
went-
Fish?
dancing with the milk?
Yeah, I ended up
Yeah.
dancing with a MILF.
Oh yeah, and that random
we-
kid lined up Mikey.
Yeah, we went back to their house. There were a bunch of college kids, and we ended up going back to their house. And
Fucking
this
weirdos.
guy pulls out
They were weird.
this guy pulls out his balls trimmer. He's like his pubic hair trimmers, and starts lining up Mikey. And instead of lining
Mikey
him up,
let him.
yeah, Mikey let him. And instead of lining him up, he just ends up shaving off like all of Mikey's hair, so he's just bald on one side. And then
But it ended up not that bad.
yeah,
it actually looked pretty good.
Mikey fixed it.
with
It-
the pube trimmer.
With the
yes,
Yeah,
with the
yes.
pube trimmer.
The
Which-
Manscaped 2.0.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not even 3.
But like we go back and they're like, yeah, it'll be fun. Like we go back there and they got like none of the goods. Like it just wasn't a good time. So then we ended up going back to
Yeah.
our cabin and turning it up a little bit. Yeah, that was probably the cabin trip. That was like the first trip we did together.
It was a great time.
That
John
was a
was
two-nighter,
unincluded because
It was a 2-night.
this was when John didn't like us because he was with the seniors.
Was I even here?
Yeah, you were here.
Yeah.
It was that summer.
Oh, I was probably being too cool to hang out with
You were
these.
stuck at Caden's house.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
the trap house now.
It was the trap house then too.
And then probably
Oh
like
my
the
God.
second trip, like big trip that we all did together.
Oh, best-
John,
oh,
we went
God.
to visit John's sister at Auburn.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was a
fun.
very fun
That
trip.
was-
a day trip.
Yeah, we-
that was like
Me and Colin ended up driving.
the whole.
Well, no. Well, Rylan got the whole way up. Anyway.
No,
Colin-
No, you
Colin
guys
was
didn't
driving
switch.
to Atlanta.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was,
yeah.
Colin was driving to
Oh
Atlanta.
shit! Yeah, there was a cop in front of us going like
and
110.
Colin was like, you can't pull me over if I'm
we,
behind him.
we had a police escort all the way to Auburn from Atlanta on, dude.
Cops these days are just flying. Like they don't give a shit, dude. They're flying like 65 down Raleigh. They'll ride my ass, and then as soon as they get a chance, they'll just zoom right past me. And I'm like trying to like go like 5 over maybe. So like.
But so
Yeah.
we started off Auburn. We went to the football game.
No, but before Auburn even happened, we we lost our final ever
Football
high
game,
school
yeah,
football
we did.
game. We lost a playoff game, second
Oh, yeah.
round.
Was that the day before?
Yeah,
no, it was the
night.
day. Remember we woke up
Oh,
at
yeah,
3
we
a.m.
went- Yeah, dude, that was.
Like,
So-
no, Henry didn't even sleep that night. Henry showed up.
Yeah.
At
Oh,
John's house
dude.
at
Oh,
3
dude.
a.m.
Oh,
We didn't-
I got a
Why
story.
did you do that?
All right, yeah.
yeah. Tell us what you did.
All right, so yeah, I was driving to somebody's house, and then I got pulled. I was in my mom's car, and she didn't register the car, and the cop pulled me over, and it was like, you realize your registration's not working? I'm like, no, I didn't know that. Sorry. And he's like, oh, do you realize it? And then he pulled me over anyways, and then I went to this person's house, then got an Uber from that house back to their house before
You
they
left the
left.
car at that
Yeah,
house?
I
Yeah,
left the
so
car. No, I left the car in the church parking
I think
lot.
we established we were gonna leave at 3, so we all go to sleep at like midnight.
we
We
leave
get
at
like
No,
3
not
hours of
even,
sleep.
'cause we didn't get back. Oh wait, no,
we
had a
got-
football game. We had a
yeah.
football
I
game.
went to bed at like 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Anyway,
that's when we went
so
to bed.
we're about to leave, and all of a sudden, like my doorbell's ringing.
No.
And it's-
Wait,
yeah,
oh,
you're outside. Yeah.
Yeah, you barely pulled up in time.
Yeah.
He shows up like
Thank God you
right
did
as
that.
we're leaving. I'm like, oh, I guess Henry is coming. And then we started the drive down there. We get there, and we got there really early to get a little pregame action going. Gotta get a little bit of a tailgate,
Well, so
Shout out that nice little corner store.
Yeah.
yes, dude, the corner store.
The corner store.
Yes. So we bought all our tickets for like the football game. They were playing Mississippi State, right?
Yep.
Bad game.
And we no, it was a great game.
I mean, it's a
They
rivalry.
came
I mean,
back-
no,
they came
yeah.
back like 20
Auburn
I know, that's
chokes
what
in
I'm
28
saying.
points.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway,
Oh, it was a
anyway.
bad game for Auburn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We it was my sister's fault. She said she could get us into the
Yeah.
the student section. It was a
And that
lie.
was a
We
struggle.
tried for an
so
hour.
hard.
We tried the
Over
whole
an hour.
first half.
Yeah.
But then.
Then
we found
genius
the-
struck.
we found the
Then
jackpot.
genius struck.
Well,
We found the jackpot.
His sister said that she could get us into the student section. Then she realized that she probably wasn't going to be able to. So we all had to end up buying tickets in different parts of the stadium.
Yeah.
So like I had like a ticket
Oh,
at
this
the
yeah.
very
Before we
top.
even went to the game,
I
yeah.
think John had a ticket like
I don't even know
kind
if
of
I
down
had
low.
the ticket.
Yo,
No,
John paid for our tickets. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
John
Yeah.
paid for our
But
tickets.
we were still all in
Oh shit! You never
different
paid it
spots.
back.
No, neither.
And
Sorry,
so-
mom and dad.
So we were all in different spots, and so we're like, all right, well, fuck this. Like, we're gonna still try to. So we tried sneaking in the student section. We were gonna jump fences to get in because they had that shit like locked off. Like, there
Yeah,
it was
you would
locked
think
down.
it's like you didn't think the president was giving a speech. They had
We got
like
turned
at
away,
each
like,
gate
5
there was like
times.
five people, and they
tried-
were like giving us the stink eye every time we would like go over there.
dude, we tried to come up with like the most bullshit like just excuses to get.
They
we're
just
like,
weren't
I left
having
my,
it.
I left my hoodie in there. Like,
You like they just weren't so we're walking around, we're like split up or whatever. And then I get a text from them. They're like, "Come to the recruit section."
no, well, we didn't know it was the recruit section at one point. At first we got down there and we're like, all right, this spot's like,
Yeah,
Oh,
they-
yeah, because John went to see his sister, right?
yeah.
No, I tried to get.
We
I
were-
found it.
No, John got who got lost on the
John.
way there? Yeah, it was
John.
John. Yeah.
No, I didn't get lost. I just was going a different like.
Nah, you were lost.
Well,
Yeah, you
whatever,
were lost,
whatever.
dude. You were
Lost,
gone for like 20
lost,
minutes.
whatever.
Yeah, so like we from the other side of the stadium, we saw this super open spot, and we're like, all right, there's at least 5 seats in there that we can all
This is
sit
the
in.
only spot in the whole stadium.
We
that had
get
open
down there,
seats.
and like at first we didn't really notice, and then we started looking around, and everyone's got like recruitment like necklaces on and stuff, and we're like, oh shit, we're in the recruit spot. And me and Colin saw like
Yeah,
2
it was
bands on the ground, and we were
right
about
in
to
front
grab
of
them
us.
and throw them on, but
But
then
then the girl in front of us.
yeah, the
took
girl
him.
in front of us took them.
Yeah, so we get there, we're sitting in the recruit section, and all of a sudden they come up, they're like, recruits, you guys get to go on the field, meet the coaches, come into the locker room at halftime, and we're looking around. I mean, I don't have the balls to do it. We're looking around, and then Colin's like, I'll do it. He gets up, follows this line of people to the field, no one questions him.
Yeah, they just lined
No,
up.
He just,
no one questioned him.
I'll put the video
I
up
was
right
with
now.
the
Yeah.
sweatshirt, too.
So that all the recruits get up, they're walking down. Colin hops in the line. All the recruits go into the locker room. Colin
I just
leaves
veer
the
off
line.
and go to the Mississippi State sideline.
He's standing with all the coaches and shit on the sideline.
I lasted about 5 minutes, but
Yeah, I really thought that he was like just gonna, I don't know, join the Auburn football team or
Yeah,
something.
I mean at that point.
He,
I thought they were gonna sub him in the game.
I mean, they could have used him that
I
game.
told him like a random name and said that he went into the locker room and I was just his buddy and I stayed out on the field and they just told me to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, then they come up and goes, "You boys need to leave." And then Ozzy, who was on last week, our guest, goes, "What do you mean? You don't think I'm a recruit?" Wait.
And the guy was like, "No."
The guy
you're
just
not
started
a
laughing. The guy
recruiter.
just started laughing at him. He's like, "Come on, And then
And
we
just
go.
dipped and then we had a day.
Oh, we had a day.
We had quite a.
Let's talk about the pizza shop.
Yeah, so
Pizza shop.
so it was probably
on the way to
fourth.
the pizza shop.
It was probably fourth quarter when we left, right? Like
No,
the
we
game-
left. We left like
Halftime.
Yeah, bro.
The
Right
game
after.
wasn't good.
It was
When,
like third.
when we left, it wasn't good.
Yeah,
Auburn
they
was
were
up like
20.
Auburn was up by like 28
it was
points.
crazy. So
We go to watch the rest of the game in this little Italian restaurant. It's
What was
it's
that
like a
place called?
college.
That place was so
That
good.
place
It was
so
good.
good.
It was good.
and
Um.
on the way there, Ozzy and Colin were just like interviewing
Oh
people
my God.
about
Ozzy,
would
that's
you
what-
give Bo Nix a Blumpkin?
For a national championship.
Oh, maybe that
Yeah.
should be a poll this week on this. That'll be a poll. Would you give Bo Nix a Blumpkin for?
Well,
the
I don't know how
national
many
championship?
Auburn
Yeah,
fans
not
are out
many
there.
people.
Well, okay, we'll just do. Would you give your college or would you give your quarterback a Blumpkin for the championship.
I mean,
For the champ.
I don't know if this is surprising to our listeners, but all the guys, I think, almost every single guy said yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Some girls
were like,
said yes. Some didn't know what it was. You know, let's just say
some older dudes. Like there was like that old guy.
Oh, yeah,
who was like,
everyone was saying.
And then Colin decided to do a question, but he was a little on the messed up side.
Yeah.
And so instead of a question, he kind of just found a group of girls and screamed at them, and they like
Wait,
got really scared.
I screamed Blumpkins at
Oh.
them. Like, it was loud. Yeah,
He just
everybody
went up
on
and
that
started
whole block heard
screaming.
it. And that
Yeah.
was like right outside of the
Dude, they just kept yelling. No, but you kept doing it. You just kept
yeah,
yelling,
dude, I
Plumpkins!
couldn't stop. I was,
So let's get into like later that night. Like I want to hear. Okay. So
Oh, because this
So we
is
went-
like we all got split up.
We went to
Yeah.
we went to this bar. Obviously, we weren't drinking, but we just went to the bar to have some fun. It was like a club because they had like a band and
They
everything.
had like 2 spots. One was like country music and one was like party
yeah,
music.
So
Like a
so we
dance
went
floor?
in, and at one point in the night, we all got split up. I think me, John, Brian, and his sister all went back to the dorm just to try.
Oh no! So before
some
before that even
pussies.
happened,
no, yeah, you're missing some
before
stuff.
that even happened, Colin goes outside to get like
Oh,
fresh
yeah.
air or
Yeah,
something,
I got kicked out.
and he got like banned from this
they
bar
wouldn't
we're
let me
in.
back in.
Dude, but he hopped the fence. That's
Yeah,
all that
because
matters.
the second time I tried, like, yeah, I literally.
They were
stepped
like,
outside, 'cause
Well,
it
they're
was
on the
like-
walkie-talkie.
it was
Well,
like a
me and
fucking
Rylan are out there.
yeah.
I started talking to him, and he was like, "Hey, if you keep talking with your buddy, you're gonna end up kicked out just like him."
Yeah, but I just stepped out to like get
Yeah.
some fresh air. Cause
He
it was,
just
like,
they just wouldn't let him back.
Colin calls me. He goes, "Yo, aren't you guys all outside?" And I'm like, "What are you
Oh
talking
yeah,
about?"
yeah. I thought you guys had dipped, but I go back to like get back in, and he asked for my address, and I had no idea what. I
And anyway, so I hear these guys on the walkie-talkies. They're like, "This kid with long blonde hair, wearing like an App State hoodie, like don't let him in." And I was like, "Oh shit, this is deep." And then all of a sudden he's
and
gone.
my phone died when
Yeah.
I was out there.
And then
Yeah.
It was
Henry,
the hour where you guys were inside, and I was just sitting like.
and then
watching
Henry goes
shenanigans
out to
that
like
happened.
find or to go with Colin or like go find Colin. Henry leaves,
No,
and we
I
didn't.
found Colin later in the bar. He hopped
No,
the
yeah,
fence.
I came
Yeah,
back.
I
in.
found-
All it took was for me to take the App State sweatshirt off, and they changed the bouncers. So
Anyway,
I tried again.
we lost like Henry and Colin, and we go out to go look for the two of them. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
know.
ended up
We'll get to it,
picking-
Henry. So we go out to look for the two of them. We end up going back to the dorm. Me and Brian were like, we're done. Like it's been a long couple days, so we're about ready to like just fall asleep. And then my sister's like, all right, me and Rylan are gonna go look for Henry and Colin. They walk outside. They close the door, and all of a sudden in the hallway, I hear my sister go, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, "Oh my, what's going on?" I walk outside, and Colin is in.
just drinking
drinking
water.
from
He's
the
just
water
drinking from like the water fountain.
The crazy thing is, you have to have a card to get into those dorms.
That's not even the
So
crazy
someone
thing
let
is
Colin in.
what you guys probably don't understand is how big the Auburn campus really
Dude,
is. It is
took me so long to
huge.
get back there, and
I
my
would not
phone
have
was
found my
dead.
way back.
My phone was dead.
I don't know how he found his way
I
to the
walked
dorm.
for half an hour, but so probably like, did we
We
meet
walked
up-
around for a little bit, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm going back.
We left the bar together,
Yeah.
and we walked around. Yeah. I was like, nah, bro, I'm going back to the dorm, but I had no idea how to get there. His phone was charged, but he just left. to
No, it
go
wasn't.
back.
My phone was dead.
Oh, both
My
of
phone
our
was
phones
dead,
were
yeah.
dead.
That was the
That's why
problem.
we were so
Both of your
screwed.
guys' phones were dead.
Oh yeah, okay.
But
He just turned around to go back to the bar. 'cause
Yeah,
he-
I wasn't
he
having
didn't-
it.
He didn't care to find
So
where we
when-
were staying that
when I found Colin at the water fountain, I was like, "Oh, great, okay, Colin's here. So where's Henry?" And Colin's like, "Oh, I don't know. We just like split up at a bush or something." He went back, and I'm here now. And I was like, "All right, well that just doesn't solve anything." So then,
I stayed there. I
So
was
yeah,
done.
so we
Yeah,
found
we're
so
done.
me, Colin, and Brian are all we just end up going to sleep, and then Rylan and my sister go back to the bar, and they find Henry like right away.
well, no. Henry found us.
Yeah.
And it wasn't right away. It took
Oh,
us, like,
it was just
No,
Yeah,
no.
dude,
It-
they
oh,
were
you
not,
just
and
gave
for
up?
the record, it wasn't like they were looking for me. They were
Yes, they
playing
were.
a game of pool.
whatever.
They were not looking for me.
Yeah, we were playing a game of pool.
Yeah, no, but I don't understand why you guys think I was lost when I was in the same building.
Well, you kind of had this reputation or this aura of idiot around you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And, like
It's just like-
letting your phone die and not telling anyone where you are.
I was
It's
at
kind
the
of-
bar. I was at the same place we were all at.
Yeah,
So-
but you don't communicate. That's the problem. Communication is key.
But
That's
we
what-
all ended up safe. We all ended up together.
And then the next day we drove back. We got football. It was a Sunday.
Oh no, the drive
Dude,
back was actually pretty
we had
fun. It was
NFL on.
Sunday
Remember?
football in the car.
No, but remember we were like, dude, like pizza and wings would be so good right now.
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
And we stop at a gas station and there's
And
just
it's
a
a big
building
sign.
that
Hold
says pizza and wings.
It literally, we're just like, yo, like we're watching football. Like, you know, the only thing that make this better is pizza and wings. Random gas station, middle of nowhere, and the store literally is called like someone's.
Dude,
It's like
that's
a
cool.
name. It's like
Are we
pizza
gonna-
and wings.
Yeah, that gas station was sick. There was so much like
It was
shit
so
I've
much
never
good
seen
shit.
before.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, it was like it was all like candy and stuff from like different countries.
Yeah.
Are we gonna skip over the fact that I like rode in the trunk for half the time?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think-
Yeah, that morning
Yeah,
after
the
we
morning
picked him.
after.
We picked you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he slept
wait.
at
Well,
he
they're
slept at
he
Ava's
picked you up
boyfriend.
from
It was Ava's boyfriend's
apartment,
house
bro.
apartment.
Yeah, and he was in the trunk for like a good 2
The
hours.
trunk of an Audi.
Well, no. It's just we went to Wendy's. There wasn't a seat for him, and he didn't want to wake up. So
So we just threw him in the
Yeah.
trunk. No, it was like a valid place. I mean, it was a
Yeah.
pretty big trunk though. It was.
it was really roomy.
He said he was comfy.
It was
Yeah, I mean,
there
it
was
wasn't an awful time.
there was seat belts in the trunk, and it was very safe
Yeah.
for all those concerned people out there.
Yeah, that was
Um,
a fun trip.
That was a great trip.
Yeah, it was a good trip.
That was a really good trip.
Another trip we made. Henry's birthday, a couple months ago.
Yeah,
We
so
went
this
to
was- this
a,
was probably
uh,
our most recent one.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Not for long.
Yeah. What?
Spoiler alert.
That was a little
Spoiler
creepy,
alert.
dude. I got chills when he said
What
that.
trip are
I'm a
you
little
talking
uncomfortable now.
What do you mean?
The mountain house.
Yeah. No,
What
Yeah,
other
but-
trip
Yeah,
would
but no, Henry said not for long.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we're
we
gonna.
said-
Yeah, we're doing
Oh
another
yeah,
trip.
yeah, okay,
Are
yeah.
you an idiot?
Okay.
What are you,
But-
dumb
I
or
don't know.
stupid?
Well, I thought you had one in your head. I
Are
was
you,
excited.
are you dumb or
No,
stupid?
no, I was excited
are
to hear
you,
about a new
Are
trip.
you dumb or stupid?
Both. All of the above.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, a little intermission there. Sorry.
So Henry's mountain house.
Yeah, my mountain house.
Let's
It's
talk
my
about it.
birthday. Rylan got
You know
stuck
what
on the
was
way
that
up
night?
like a loser.
Dude, yeah.
Dude,
We got
that-
Oh yeah. So we're going up the driveway. We're following there's the girls in their car, and then all the guys were in Rylan's truck. And the
Except me and
girls
Liam.
who have 4-wheel drive decide to just, they have the luxury to be able to press the brakes on the steep. When I say steep driveway,
no,
I mean
it was steep. It was like wet. It was muddy.
It was-
like,
yeah.
It was
She's a dumbass
sketchy.
for
It was-
that.
it's a-
really sketchy.
it was a horrible
Dude,
driveway.
Mallory, you sold
She-
here. Mallory,
Yeah,
that was
you
a
did
So,
something.
so Mallory has the
So-
luxury
so
of
we're going-
pressing the brakes.
We're going up this mountain,
She's
right? And I left her room. I did. And we get so like she was going so slow, and I have to carry, like, I was obviously carrying my speed. Like, we're going up a hill, it's muddy, like I can't lose traction. And so at one point on the hill, she just stops, comes to a complete stop, and I slam on my brakes. I'm like, what the fuck are you, like, I'm honking, I'm like, go, like, I need you to go. And she just comes to a complete stop.
And then she goes, and then we try to get the truck going, and just nowhere.
Well, yeah, and then
So-
we had to roll backwards, and then I get stuck in a ditch. My truck gets stuck in a ditch. Everyone's out of the truck trying to push and stuff, and then eventually I had to crank the wheel all the way.
I almost fell down the damn mountain.
I was probably that close.
Whose fault is that though? Who was directing Rylan?
Oh, yeah. So Henry was trying to direct me.
We
And
let-
he's like, you're good. I'm like, Henry, are you sure?
And then
I'm like a top 10 director in Hollywood. I'm sure I can direct a truck.
So Henry's in charge of directing the truck. Rylan almost dies.
Yeah, we almost lose the whole truck.
Honestly, wouldn't be the worst thing.
So
in the world.
then we find a flatter area. We send our buddy Carson up to go talk to Henry's dad to get him down to go help us, help get the car up. And so we finally get the truck going, and then all of a sudden Henry's dad's coming down the driveway, and we're like, oh shit, it's gonna happen again. So we just start honking go, 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 go. So he reverse guns it up to the thing, and then then the trip starts. Then we get started, and let me tell
It's a
you,
beautiful little house.
that was
Beautiful little house.
That's
how
a
much later
weekend?
Did me and Liam get there after you guys?
Like an
Oh.
hour.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
an hour or two.
pretty soon after.
You guys were all settled in.
Yeah, we were.
So just the first
Oh, yeah.
night we were there, it was just a solid little deal. Me and Liam, we
Dude.
started the tradition that every time we're together, doing a little party, little action, we sing the national anthem.
Yep.
It's because we're the two most
That's how
American
the night
people
got
out there.
started.
It's a big
So-
tradition now.
I think the first night was more fun actually.
Yeah.
first night was way more fun,
first
yeah.
first night I get there, for some reason I got assigned to the kids' bed in the basement.
Oh god.
The kids' bed downstairs, and so the night comes, things are a little blurry, my vision, whatever.
Hot tub's a little
So
messed up.
Pete's sitting on my bed. And I'm like, Pete, get on my bed. He's like, okay, fine. And then he's lying on his bed, and all of a sudden, the world's spinning, right? The world's spinning really fast. And then the next thing I know, I think I'm on the bed, but I'm on the floor. And then I realize there's a lot of broken wood next to me. And then I realized that I broke the bed entirely. So that was, it was this minor setback. I picked the mattress up, put it down, slept there. And then the second night, I couldn't even get my little mattress on the floor because it was being occupied by Colin.
Yeah.
Dude. Well, I guess you can take out of that story that it was Pete's fault.
Yeah. Yep. I guess we can.
Most people.
Dude,
The
but
bed.
the first night,
Pete
John
loosened
got
up the
his
wood.
ass whooped.
Yeah.
by me, Liam,
yeah.
and Pete, I
By
think.
what?
Yeah, dude, Pete
Dude,
did kick
whooped
your
you.
ass.
What do you mean?
You don't remember that?
I made him tap out.
No, do you not?
Yeah, but you had to
remember
punch
the
him.
first night that me and Liam and Pete were fucking you up, when you were.
Oh, when you threw the
FaceTiming
iron at my head, and I was
no,
like,
that was Pete.
I was getting
We
punched, I was getting kicked, and then I'm gonna have to tell Rylan to turn the fucking ringer off.
It's on the computer. It's not gonna pick it up.
Lame.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Lame.
Lame. Anyway, any other story? I mean,
Yeah,
there was,
can we talk about how you broke the fucking deck?
I didn't know. All right, another thing I broke. Let's just after this.
And
there's no
how
more.
you put a bottle of Pepsi in the hot tub
Dude,
and
no.
it had mold on it?
No, he broke many more things there.
No, only
Yeah.
the
You
and I didn't break
You
it.
put pizza
You broke
in the hot
deck.
tub.
He broke the deck
There was
too.
the deck.
Well,
pizza in the hot
I'm getting
tub.
to the deck story.
Deck.
So the deck is rotted. Okay.
No.
The deck, yes, there's an area of the
It
deck
was
that's very
rotted.
rotted. It was rotted really bad,
It
and
was
so we
very
put
rotted.
chairs.
How come I didn't fall through it, John?
Because we put chairs around the area
Alright,
that was
alright,
super rotted.
Inside voices.
No, I'm mad now. No, I'm just saying there was a rotted area, and then I forgot. I'm like, why are there chairs there? So I decided to walk through. I'm on my way to the hot tub. I got no shirt on, right? I'm in my bathing suit. I'm all happy,
He's
dude.
balling.
And then all of a sudden, I'm through the deck, and like, I was like, shit. I cut up my leg pretty bad, and I still got in the hot tub after.
Yeah.
This
that hot tub
that had pizza in it because of John.
Wait,
I don't
John,
remember
you
that.
put the pizza in the hot tub.
dude,
man.
that
You were-
hot tub was disgusting after that.
There was- yeah.
The morning we left, it was disgusting.
Yeah,
It was like white. It was like the water was just
It was-
straight, like
it was
white.
bad.
It was like
There was
green, I think.
mold. It was
Yeah,
nasty.
it was really bad. It was really bad. It was a great
It was a great trip. Overall, it was a fantastic
Got in
trip.
a, got in a
Never
little
have to
scuffle.
pay.
Got in a little scuffle with Carson that night.
We'll be fine.
Got
It
a
was
little.
funny.
Got
we played some football, and then
Like,
Colin was bending over to pick something up, and I just tackled him down.
No, remember
Oh.
you
And
remember you ripped
No,
out
yeah,
your
he
whole
kept-
underwear.
He kept like.
Yeah, you ripped his
and
underwear.
then so Colin
Yeah.
starts fucking me up.
No, yeah,
Colin
he-
starts like charging at me, and then he's really
kept
low.
line
He's
shotting
going
me.
like low man wins. So I rip up Colin's underwear to like wedge. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be the greatest wedgie of all time, like, over his head.
My
And then his
underwear just
underwear ripped in half. And yeah, he wasn't happy
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was because, dude, anytime I'd like look away, like it was just like 4 or 5 times in a row where I would like just not be paying attention to you, and you just deck me. And
All
I'm like,
right, the problem was at like 11 in the morning, Rylan and all the girls went to like downtown Asheville
yeah.
to go
Yeah.
shopping. So all the guys were just left alone in this
we were
house.
fucking about.
So we
played some beer
Talking
night.
about
Yeah.
getting into some trouble.
Yeah.
we just got into some trouble, right? And so by the time Rylan's back, it's like
It was like
three or four.
No, it was like 1.
No.
No, you were gone for a
really?
while.
it was
Yeah.
like 3 or
You
4.
guys
So-
left at like 11
Yeah.
or something like that.
So we were just active, right? We were just active.
Yeah.
So I can't really.
You guys started early. Let's just say that. You
Right
guys
as
started early.
right as Mr. Mike left.
Mr. Mike, shout out.
He made us promise to not let Henry until like a certain time. I don't remember. That didn't happen.
All right. Do we have anything else? I mean, we can talk about the beam. There was a beam
Oh,
over
yeah.
the over
There's a video of
the.
that. It's pretty anticlimactic video, but yeah.
No, it was just a fun weekend. It was
a great
all
night.
of our trips have been really, really good.
Yeah.
And hey, we're gonna run it back this year at the lake house.
Hell yeah.
We're just.
Well,
I'm just
we
gonna.
might bring you guys with us. We might have a podcast at the lake house.
Should we have a podcast at the lake house? That'd be kind of
Yeah. I mean, why not explore it? Maybe do one on Elon Musk. Do you want to put us on Mars for a podcast? Put us in space for a podcast? Come on now,
We do.
Joe Rogan. Get us on your podcast. We'll be guests, or you can come here to Ryland's basement.
So,
It's a great time down here.
So
Football.
Football!
Football. That was a commitment.
Yeah. Well, let's
I mean,
let's
John,
see.
you only had to go through what? Did you play football? You played junior year, yeah, you did.
All I'm saying is,
well, he was hurt. He was hurt like the whole time.
Yeah, the senior year.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
the senior
talking
year.
about-
Hobbling around on
I
crutches.
didn't do shit
He
at
missed
all.
the first 2 years. The first 2 years were the hardest years.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh my
Breakfast
God.
Club?
Freshman, our freshman.
But our first year was awesome because we got carried to a 10-0 season. So
I wouldn't know. I didn't go
JV.
to any events or anything. And the coaches hate me.
Well, deservedly they do.
Yeah.
It's not like you're
man.
a pleasure to coach.
Yeah. It's not like you gave them your time either, you know?
Yeah, I did.
If anything,
I gave him my heart
all he
and
did was
soul.
just
You
go
gave
in to
him-
make
you
their
gave him
jobs harder.
respect.
I gave him my respect. I gave him my heart and soul into this team. And you know what? I played one snap last year, and it was the kneel down.
Yeah, it was. Dude, I remember Henry
was
got
so
in and he
bad.
was so hyped to like just go tackle someone.
I just wanted to hit something, anything. I didn't care.
I remember at practice, Henry got called the tackle dummy.
Yeah, dude. I got yelled at because I was talking on the sideline, and they called me worthless pretty much.
He would always call you
Yes,
out, bro.
dude.
That was
It's okay. It's okay. I forgive the
All
world.
right, so Colin, let's get into your favorite and least favorite part about football. Like what did you?
well. My favorite parts were the games. I mean, the games were fun. This was just practice sucked, but I mean that's what football is, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Coach O's a good coach, though.
Yeah,
He was.
yeah. Lake Norman is a good. I was in New York. I had a good team, and then I come here, and it was we had good coaches,
Yeah.
good teammates. Like we had a good thing. We had a good little thing going.
I
The
think
type.
Ozzie should have just stepped up and been QB because
Dude, yes.
we needed that.
Yeah, but I feel like we're overrating Ozzie as an
Dude,
athlete.
but it was a triple option. It was. I mean,
Yeah,
all
we're
you
running
did-
triple options.
Ozzie's,
Big ass.
but
Yeah.
Ozzie's not fast.
I mean, he's he's probably as fast as us, if not faster.
Like, definitely faster than me. I mean, I'm slow.
Is he? I mean, yeah.
he's
Oh, I don't know,
Me and
man.
you were like both the same speed.
This is really testing. I'm not gonna tell
We're slow
if
against
Brian's
other
listening
teams'
or not.
receivers, but I
We'll
don't know about Ozzie. I don't
see if
know
we
how
get a
fast
text
Ozzie
later,
is.
being like,
Hey,
"Yo, what
I
the
think
fuck?"
Ozzie could have been our QB.
I think so too, personally. I remember we were all hyping him up to be the QB.
Well,
Mhm.
it's because he said he was
That's
gonna
a lot of
try
pressure
out,
on
and the
us,
coaches were like, "No."
yeah, I think the coaches said.
I think they told him to go third string, and he goes, "I'm not gonna fucking go third string.
No way.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna earn my spot. I'm the
Yeah,
starter
I
or
think so.
nothing." Anyway, so did you want to
can
talk
say
about?
I failed in earning.
Did you want to talk about our underrated, our underappreciated, our little run we had
Yeah.
to the playoffs?
Oh
Very good.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, we had that upset first round
Mm-hmm.
on the road against that kid that was going to go to state. Dude, the ending of that game was crazy.
It
I mean,
was
that whole
crazy.
game was crazy. We played good.
Yeah.
They had two kids. They had that big ass white kid and then that tall ass black kid, and they were both like going to state, I think, or
Yeah,
something. like
Yeah,
that.
NC State.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This kid had a.
And
this
Travis almost ended his
Kid,
career.
yeah, this kid had a full ride to NC State. So
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but yeah, that was scary.
so like it's coming down to like the last play, right?
We
we-
had a 14-point lead like
Yeah.
at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and
Well-
we're out there on defense. Like it literally comes down to the last play. Got QB
We're up by
throws up.
7. and
QB
it's
throws up a
like 4th
Hail
and 20.
Mary
Yeah.
to this guy going to NC State, and I'm pretty like everything.
No, we were only up by like 3. I think if he caught it, they would have
No,
won.
we were up by. I thought we were up by a touchdown.
I thought so too.
Well,
Oh,
regardless,
no, Schmitty came in
regardless, the
clutch.
off
It
we
was like
dominated.
4th and, like,
Yeah.
15 or
Offensively,
20, and there
we
was,
were doing,
a
like-
few seconds left.
We were doing like 10-minute drives. Like if we had
Yeah.
lost that game, I
Yeah.
would have
yeah,
hated
the
you
first
guys.
half offense played great. Second half wasn't as good, but still.
In the third quarter, we had like a 10-minute drive. Could barely breathe.
You probably didn't score.
You didn't really play that
You guys
much.
probably
I did. I played the whole. Bro, what are you talking
Yeah,
about,
no,
Henry?
John did play that
I
game.
think we scored once in the second half, but
So
we were able to hold them.
So the QB throws up a prayer of a throw to the NC State kid. Everything's moving in slow motion.
And
Like
he
I remember it.
burned our corner.
I remember it, dude. And he goes up for it, and Schmitty just fucking like.
Thankfully, it was a bad pass because he burned Schmitty, but
Yes,
Schmitty
he
caught
did.
up.
Schmitty did catch up and like. Did he?
He
hit him?
disrupted it. He disrupted it somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hurt the kid.
Yeah,
And
maybe
we're-
he snapped his neck.
And we're all celebrating, and this kid is just laying there like.
he hit the ground and went limp.
Yeah, like
No,
wasn't
that was
moving
bad.
at all.
I think we were waiting. Like an ambulance came on the field.
Yeah.
Yes, no, we couldn't leave for like an hour. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was already like an hour drive.
Yeah.
It was- I remember I was pissed off.
But
I was like,
And then-
get
Yeah,
up.
well, you gotta feel.
Like, get up.
we did not think we were gonna win
Come
that.
on,
We were
bro.
playing Among Us on the way to the game.
Yes, dude. We were playing Among Us on the bus, and in the locker room we were
and we
playing
got
Among Us.
bitched at for it too.
Yeah, we were getting yelled at, and then we were all hyped playing Among Us on the way home,
Yeah.
and then
Moral of the story is just if you're on a football team right now, if you're younger, you're a younger audience, you're maybe a junior right now, about to be a senior. Play Among Us before every
Yep,
game.
Yep.
We're
Well, I think-
undefeated playing
well-
Among Us on the way to the game.
Well, I don't know. I feel like we probably played Among Us before our second playoff game.
I don't
No,
think
we were
did.
locked.
It was at
We were
home.
locked
Oh, well,
in.
that's why.
We
yeah,
were-
you can't be locked. You have to mess around.
Yeah, no,
Gotta
that's
keep things
actually
loose,
true.
yeah.
Remember we used
Nah,
to.
we weren't locked enough. bro.
Remember we used to.
No,
play,
we were never locked. We never got in
I don't
lock
think there was
mode.
one game where I was ever locked. Remember we used to play like spike ball and shit before the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, remember we played spike ball after the game at
Dude.
South?
Yes.
They were just sitting in the
Yes.
parking lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't letting people leave, or like the traffic was awful, and we had this spike ball net in the back of my truck, and we got out and we just sat in that field while there was
Oh,
nobody was
yeah,
moving.
yeah.
We were playing spike ball.
Yeah, bro. To
I
get out of
forgot
there
about
was
that.
bad. I thought Lake Norman was bad, but
Yeah.
I guess it was just that night.
Mm.
And then we went to our second playoff game. We came in.
It was
feeling-
at home because the
Yeah.
other
Another
side
upset
of it,
happened,
it was
yeah.
Another upset, so we had the higher seed
So
somehow.
we came in
and they ended up being better than the team we played in the first round.
Yeah, no, then we get fucked.
Their tight end was 6'5". Right?
Yeah, I think their first offensive play was like an 80-yard touchdown.
Yeah, it was their
Oh,
tight
yeah.
end. Straight up the seam.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
I don't know what we call it. I don't know if we were in 3 or something. But
Yeah, no, we got fucked.
yeah, we go on, we lose, and then the Auburn trip
Then
happens.
we left.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
happy about
Less
that.
than like by the time we got home.
and that's why our phones ended up dying because we had no time to charge.
For the record, I was really happy we lost. Like, I was
And-
so
And
happy.
he can't understand why the coaches might not have liked him.
no,
well,
but-
that's because I didn't get played. Like, what was I gonna do? Keep standing on
Hey,
the
you got the
sideline?
kneel down. You got the kneel.
I got the
Yeah,
nail
you
down.
did.
Yeah,
I
you should be
didn't-
happy with it. I think they gave you too much with that kneel down.
Didn't even get a special teams rep.
No, you did.
No, I didn't. Yeah, that was junior year.
Oh, that was junior year. Yeah.
All right, are we ready to move on to
Yeah.
everyone's favorite part of the Stay Hammered podcast?
What-
Fight or flight, baby.
Fight or
Fight
flight.
or flight. Open week 1,
Woo!
hot with the Wolf. Week 2, Ozzy, Nate Robinson. Then we put the
That was
poll
a
up.
good one.
You-
Can
we-
we talk about that? Like last week's, like Henry was a little overconfident.
I-
Oh,
think
well,
Charlotte
hey,
was
we took
too.
a poll.
Hey, all you, I
We
know,
took a
I know
poll.
a lot of you guys don't
I
believe
think
in me,
Nate
but
Robinson could fuck up all
We
you guys
took
except John.
We took a poll, and you guys
John's
voted.
fat.
You guys vote. Shut up. You guys voted, and 69% of you think that Henry could not beat Nate Robinson in a
Which-
fight.
And
which
we
is
all
honestly-
agree with you. 69%.
honestly-
There's no way 31% of people saw that and think.
honestly, it
Well,
just
they're all
hurts,
his
it hurts
friends.
my, it hurts
Accounts.
my heart, guys. I mean, I would think my viewers, my people that support us as a
He's
podcast
the
would
same
agree.
height, and the dude has 10 more pounds on him, and he's just
But
straight
hey,
muscle.
but remember, Henry was undefeated in 8th grade at wrestling.
And
That's
I heard
yeah.
from someone else that
Wrestling
he
fucking
wasn't actually undefeated.
I
He
lost
in
conference championship.
So he's not even undefeated.
You lost the match.
You
that
lost.
mattered.
You lost to an 8th grader, and
So
now
you
you
were
think
not
that you can beat
undefeated.
Nate
I
Robinson.
was an 8th grader.
But you lost to another 8th grader, and now you can beat Nate Robinson.
I heard
All right,
you
all
were
right.
playing like 7th grade.
All right, let's
Nah,
get
man. Nah, man.
Anyway,
Alright, let's get in
this week we're gonna have to just we're gonna go back and forth celebrity animal. We gotta brainstorm. We gotta keep things interesting. So what's better than going down under
Oh my
and
God.
choosing to fight a kangaroo?
Hey, yeah.
Throw a shrimp on the
All right,
barbie.
chill with the accent.
All right, do we want to start
Who
from
wants
this
to
end?
start? I'm going to start with Riley today.
All right, so we'll start from this end.
Wait,
So-
so are we gonna like disclose like the size and weight
Okay,
of
yeah.
this?
Wait, should we look up an average
Thing.
size? We don't have our cameraman here. to
Well,
look
maybe
up
if our
the size.
cameraman is, you know what? We're just
Yeah.
our guest. Look at this. Our guest is doing the work for us. This is a horrible podcast. I can't believe we're letting this happen.
Average male kangaroo.
Wait,
They're,
Seven-
they're 6 feet tall and 150 pounds.
yeah. Okay.
Dude, that's light.
That's average.
Oh my God.
So with those stats, I'm getting fucked up. I don't care, cause
He's
kangaroos.
6 foot. I mean, yeah, that's as tall as
He's okay. He's as tall as me, and it weighs.
dude. And don't
Like
don't
20
they have
pounds less
sharp
than me.
ass claws.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
and
they
they
can't.
can
I think
kick.
they do.
They can punch and
Yeah.
kick. Like I'm just gonna be
I don't know.
honest.
That's a hard one.
I'm getting fucked up. Like I don't even think I'm getting one hit in before I'm already getting fucked up.
Yeah, no, I feel like I don't know a lot about kangaroos, but I'm pretty sure they have
They're aggressive,
long
aren't
claws,
they?
right? No, yeah, they're definitely aggressive.
Yeah.
I mean, just
I've seen videos of them like attacking like dogs and shit, but I think they've attacked humans.
well, I mean, there was the guy. His dog was getting attacked by a kangaroo, and he started boxing him, and he
Yeah,
backed
yeah,
him down.
Yeah, but that guy's crazy. I don't have that killer instinct.
It's because he's from down under.
Yeah, exactly. He's from Australia.
Yo.
They're from his
They're used to
backyard.
Yo,
kangaroo.
shout out to all of our Australian listeners. We know you guys are
I
out
did not
there.
live in Australia because of the spiders, bro. Have you
Dude,
seen
yeah,
the
that
size
would
of
be
the
bad.
Dude, that's the least. They got everything to
The
you there.
spiders is the worst though.
Yeah.
They're like this big.
Yeah, that would be awful.
But anyways, I think personally, I'm getting fucked up by a kangaroo. Let's hear what Colin has to say.
Dude, this one's hard, bro. I don't know enough about, like, I've never heard of instances of people running into kangaroos. Like,
well, let's just
you don't
say
live in the down under.
the
Yeah,
instance,
you're not from
the instance,
Australia.
the instance is you're recording the Stay Hammered podcast, and a kangaroo
Okay.
busts down the door in Rylan's basement and starts squaring up.
well, like,
Can you beat him or not?
Or
Yeah,
are
he's
you running
squaring up.
upstairs?
He's squaring up on you.
I mean, if he's throwing punches, I'm scared of him, like, scratching my fucking, like,
No, it's. Well,
my, like, guts out. Like,
I don't think they have claws
I
like
don't think they have
that.
claws
They
like
do have
that,
like
no,
claws.
yeah, I think
I don't think they're
one-
like that.
If he's throwing punches, I think I can take him if he's 150
I-
and 6
yeah.
foot. I mean, I'll just tackle his ass and then, like, put him in a headlock.
But like I feel like
Yeah,
they got
you-
some
your headlock
they got
is
some
your
mobility
specialty.
though, like bouncing around, like they can move.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear what Henry's got to say about this, and
All right.
let's everyone just prepare yourselves. All right.
All right. So you know how it's like the thing's like hopping around and shit. I'm gonna sweep leg kick it. It's gonna fall down. I'm gonna pull out its baby from its pouch. Pull out his baby. Start punching the baby. It's gonna get mad. When it gets mad, that's where I take advantage of it. I throw the baby at the pole. The pole. And there's a pole right there, just for
Okay.
people listening.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw the
Oh,
baby at
okay.
the pole, and then the kangaroo's gonna like get really mad at me, and then it's gonna like start punching me and shit. I'm gonna bob and weave him, and then just knock him out cold.
Can we stay on the realistic side of things here? What would really happen, Henry?
You think you're actually going to be able to reach in its whatever it's
With- yeah,
called
without
and
it-
grab that
without
little
it,
thing
like,
out
beating
and
the
then just
shit out of
start
you?
I honestly think
listen,
that
no, I'm no.
we need to start holding Henry accountable for the bullshit he
dumb shit he
spews
says?
out of his
No,
mouth.
remember, I said I was gonna leg sweep him, so he'd be on his back. He'd be on his.
How are you gonna leg sweep a
It's
kangaroo?
hopping. It's jumping
Yeah,
midair.
they can bounce. He's gonna bounce over your leg sweep.
No, he's not gonna see it coming. He doesn't expect
he's
it.
looking
He's
right at
attacking
you.
you.
The kangaroo
He's
probably
attacking
doesn't
you.
expect the
It
leg
does
sweep.
not expect the leg kick. It's gonna be on the ground.
I don't think that would be an effective leg kick from you, Henry.
No,
Dude,
I don't
I got
think.
some
Well,
nice
no,
legs.
he's probably gonna like put in the guillotine just like he put Nate Robinson in one.
No.
and, like-
I'm taking. I'm gonna.
What,
use,
can you
no,
wrestle
I'm
a
gonna-
kangaroo?
Oh, yeah,
I was
we can
undefeated.
wrestle.
I'm gonna use the baby as my lead. Like that's how I'm gonna fuck him up through the baby.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Well, you know how they carry him in their pouch?
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
How are you gonna get that? If you,
Again, let me finish my goddamn story.
Dude, I think the whole point of a kangaroo is to, like, protect the baby that's in the
Yeah,
pouch.
he's
And
not
Henry-
gonna let you get close to that.
Listen, I'm gonna leg sweep it. It's gonna be on the ground. It's gonna be vulnerable. I'm gonna reach in the pouch, grab the baby, and I'm gonna fuck with the baby until I'm gonna use the baby.
You're gonna
as
what?
protection.
You're gonna what with the baby?
whoa,
I'm gonna use the baby to like block its punches. Cause like if it starts punching me, the baby's in the way. It's gonna punch its own baby.
Okay. See, that's kind
And
of
then-
smart. That's
and
kind
then
of
use
smart.
it as a shield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You have a baby as a shield, and then
He's
And
thinking
then-
outside the box.
I just fuck him up with the baby in hand.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean, it's
Thank
gonna
you.
be hard to follow that up. So I'm just gonna, I think I'd beat up a kangaroo. I mean, there's the
Exactly. Yeah, he's gonna use the baby.
video. No, I'm.
John's got a good chance.
I'm just saying, like,
John's, yeah.
I'll square. I could back down. Dude, if a kangaroo's trying to punch me, dude, like the video of the guy. We could show the video of the guy boxing the kangaroo. I could do that. I could back
I
him
feel
down
like-
like that.
I feel
don't
like
know about that
John.
video, though.
I feel like John has that killer instinct in him that if he's put in the situation, like he start foaming out of the
I feel-
mouth.
I feel
Yeah,
like
dude.
my, I feel
Ask
like my
Pete
response
about
was
that killer
pretty
instinct.
reasonable.
Yeah, no. I feel like
I'll just form tackle that shit.
yeah,
Like I did to you.
yeah, like you did to me.
Hey, we can flash that up, right, John?
Yeah, sure.
Got him.
All I'm
That's
saying,
what you're gonna do to the kangaroo.
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
wake surfing.
And then I'm gonna put it in a headlock.
Okay.
Dude, the headlock is your specialty, man.
I think it is.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
All right, let's get the little celebration lights out, right?
What are we celebrating?
We're celebrating a big change that's coming to the Stay Hammered podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Big change. So everyone knows, our weekly rankings. They're kind of, we're experimenting. There's only the third episode, so we're subject to change. And one thing that I think we're just gonna work on because they're good, they're solid, but also it's a little awkward doing those little rankings out of a thing. So we're gonna, what we're gonna do? We're gonna Barstool Sports. We're stealing your idea. That's,
And the JJ Reddick podcast, they do this.
yeah, we're stealing. We're just gonna, copy from the big guys, and then, one day we're gonna be bigger than them,
Yep,
and
yep.
It's gonna be our thing.
maybe
The
we'll
big
be
guys are us.
associates. Hey, Barstool, we don't. No one. I mean,
Dude, John, you're gonna end up at Barstool someday.
Yeah, I could definitely see John
Agreed.
at Barstool.
anyway, we're stealing your idea, Barstool. we're instead of weekly rankings, we're basically gonna do a draft. Well, so basically, what they do is choose a topic. It's like movie characters, snake draft. So what we're doing today is we're gonna be doing a draft of the not even American, just sports ghosts in general. So it could be from any sport. We're just gonna go down the line and we're gonna choose 5 athletes.
Snake draft, right?
Yeah, snake draft. So we'll start with.
All right, everyone get a piece of paper ready. Let's go.
We'll start with
Are
Rylan.
we writing them down?
Yeah.
I mean, are you writing them down, Henry? That seems like a.
So
I can't. I don't have the memory for this.
But what do you need
But
memory?
you're saying it like on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
but
So
you
we're
have
gonna.
to make your your
Okay.
team.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna start. We're gonna start with Rylan.
So this is
we're
my
gonna go
top.
down.
This is my top tier, right?
So you need no. This is like you
Your
choose.
first pick.
You get. I mean,
Any
who's the
sports
go-to
guy.
goats that you got to choose?
The go-to goats is MJ, Michael Jordan.
That's a good first
That's
pick.
what I'm going with.
That's a good first pick.
That's a very good pick. So is it me?
Yeah. Then it goes to you.
I gotta go with the boy, Brady.
All right, Tom Brady's.
All right. Well, I think I won automatically. I'm gonna go with Ronaldo because if you go anywhere out of the United States, he's the goat.
That's valid.
No, he's
Okay,
not.
That's valid. No.
All right. So I get 2 back-to-back picks right here. So I gotta use my first one right quick. Lawrence Taylor.
I like it.
I mean, he's the
Better
greatest
options,
defensive player of all time. I think that counts
That's
as a goat.
probably true.
And then, I don't know. Michael Phelps, dude. Michael Phelps is my second
that's a
pick.
good one.
That's a
That's
good
The
a
goat swimmer. I mean, does he have the most world medals? I mean, gold medals in the Olympics. Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
And American bred, dude. He swims like no other. All right, so those are my
Alright,
first 2. HK, what's up?
All right. I'm gonna go with Babe Ruth. Go to
Okay.
baseball.
Alright.
Wow, Brian wouldn't
I'm
like
gonna
that
pick-
answer.
Yeah, Brian would not.
I'm gonna pick the real goat out of the United States, Lionel Messi.
The fuck?
That's
What are you talking about? I mean, that's a
Compared to
good.
Ronaldo?
No, that's a good
I
one.
mean-
That's a good one. Yeah.
All right, so that's who I was gonna go with. So I guess I'll stick with like the Olympics here, and
So
I'll
you
go
got
with
2 picks.
Usain Bolt.
Oh, that's a good. That was
So,
a good one.
I mean, just because I remember like growing up, like always hearing him,
Mhm.
and then football. I'm gonna go with Eli Manning as my.
Honestly, I gotta say,
No, listen.
He's horrible.
Hold on.
Can you guys just listen to me?
I-
If it wasn't for him, Tom Brady would like have like way more Super Bowls.
Yeah.
So I gotta put him on there.
I'm just gonna stand up for my buddy right here. I know that's a very unpopular opinion. I don't even know if I'd go that far, but I respect the hell out
I'm
of you
only
for
putting
that.
him there because
I-
I hate Tom Brady.
I
like,
love Eli. That's my man right there. He's 10 strong. Let's
yeah,
go, baby.
okay.
New York Giants.
All right.
Woohoo.
The goat of bodybuilding, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
There you go.
Wow. Wow.
All right, and then I guess I'm gonna go with the goat of golf, Tiger Woods.
Ooh,
That's a good one right there.
That's a good one.
Okay. So you guys both named soccer players, and I'm just thinking you guys named 2 good soccer players, but I'm gonna name the GOAT, Pele.
That's a good pick.
Good
That'll
pick.
be my that's my 3rd pick.
I was gonna go Ronaldinho, but I didn't.
That's
end
your-
up
How
doing
many
it.
how
That's
many
your
picks
third?
are we doing?
5.
5.
Okay.
So and then back to me, 4th pick. Okay. Huh. You know what?
Might have to get
Serena
some-
Williams, the GOAT
Oh,
women's tennis player.
That's a good one. Wait, so she's better than Venus?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't really know.
All right, Wayne Gretzky,
Oh fuck!
That's
Fuck!
a
Fuck!
good
I
one.
don't even know who that
How did I
is.
pass on Gretzky?
the
All right.
best hockey player of all time.
Oh shit! Yeah, I do know.
That's
Fuck.
a good pick.
That was awesome. Damn it.
I'm gonna go with Simone Biles.
Oh, gymnastics.
Is she
I-
the
I
goat,
would put
though?
Libby
I think-
done.
Didn't she quit the Olympics? Like,
No,
Yeah,
I think she
to,
has
like,
the
focus
most
on
gold
herself.
medals like
Oh.
ever though.
I don't think so.
Oh wait, what pick are we at? 4?
oh wait, no, maybe she is.
Yeah.
Well,
4.
yeah, this is everyone's 4th pick. You're about to make your final
Rylan's
2.
about to
Ron.
get-
All right, so
I need to
gonna
write my
stick with-
picks down. I don't remember
I'm gonna
what I
stick
picked.
with my I'm gonna go with modern era LeBron James.
That's a good.
So you got Jordan and LeBron,
Yeah.
and then your final pick, sir.
My 5th and final pick. I gotta go with the Ohio State GOAT, Dwayne Haskins.
Anyway, Rylan, that's a good point. College football. Oh, dude.
Yeah, you can
Oh.
make college football good.
That's a sport. Yeah,
Johnny
he is.
Manziel.
I mean,
That's not my
50
pick.
touchdowns
That's
in
my
a
pick.
season, dude. I almost cried when the Giants took Daniel Jones over Dwayne Haskins.
All right, I'm gonna grab one more basketball player, Kobe Bean Bryant.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
Respect.
I'm surprised
Back-to-back
he fell that
tributes.
far. I'm surprised he fell that far.
Well,
All right, HK.
All right, I'm gonna go with Verret Colia.
Bro, he just looked that
if
up.
you just if you were in my position, you could see Henry just look up.
Yeah.
What'd you look up?
The goat of cricket.
That's valid. That's valid.
All right, and then with the final pick in the inaugural ranking draft, I am gonna go with. Who am I gonna go with? Oh, Rylan brought it up. College football, Reggie Bush, baby.
Ooh, that's
Reggie Bush.
It was between him and Tebow, and
That's a good one.
Reggie
I
Bush.
wouldn't put Reggie Bush.
Why not?
Because he's.
I think that's.
he's
I think
weird.
that was.
Well,
that was a good
well,
one.
here's
I think I've got this in the bag.
here,
No, I
Reggie.
think I
would.
Reggie, I know you're a listener. Reggie. You know how they took away your Heisman for accepting money? Consider this your Heisman. You made John's list of goats. So,
all I gotta say is, personally, I think Colin's gonna take the dub this week. On the
well, I mean, you guys can vote on it, but
Brady, Messi, Arnold,
I'm excited
Schwartz,
to see
Simone
the
Biles,
polls.
and Kobe.
that's a good one.
that's a good one.
I mean, if you guys don't support cricket, I mean, I guess I'm not gonna-
Just say you hate cricket,
You're a
guys.
cheater
Just
for
say
that.
it. All right, and
Oh,
moving on. Last thing of the day, introduced last week. The rant of the week. Rant of the week. Rant of the week.
All right.
Rant of the
Are we
week.
gonna start at your end or mine?
You want to start with me?
We can. Yeah.
All right.
You got it.
I'm gonna start with there's a famous phrase that I think a lot of you know. You go out and maybe you're with your dad and he'll say it. It's called fishing, not catching, right? You know what that's a reference to? When you're going out there for 7 hours and you're trying to go catch some fish, you don't even get a bite, dude. You're out there for
It's
so
the
long.
Journey, it's the experience.
I know, but it's just like
It's the
it was still a
fellowship
fun
with
time.
you having
That's
with your
no.
friends.
My rant of the week is when you go out there, big expectations, thinking to go catch some fish, and you come back empty-handed. Me and Rylan this past yesterday.
Whoa, we didn't come back empty-handed.
Well, listen, it's close, very close too. We go out there to go fishing. We're fly fishing for the first time. We had a good time. First 5 minutes, I catch a trout. I'm like, this is gonna be awesome. They go, well, for our business, we need to take a picture of you with your first catch for our Instagram. I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna catch a better one later. Rylan takes a picture with his. He goes on. He catches 2 more. I don't catch a single fish for the rest of the day. Now, no one even knows that I went there.
Yeah. John's having heavy regret that he didn't take.
I had trouble sleeping last night thinking about this. So my rant is, when I go out there to go fishing, I expect to catch some fish. When I'm out there for 7 hours, and maybe the problem was, John, you had fish on your line, but you didn't know how to set it. Wanna know why?
Yeah.
Fly fishing's hard.
All I gotta say is me and John did miss a lot of fish. Like this
Yeah.
one- yeah.
By the way,
I
you know what?
would've too.
Shout out to what are they?
Just shout out to Tanner Smith.
Shout out
Yeah,
to Tanner
Tanner
Schmidt's
Smith's
business, like bait and tackle
Yeah,
something.
it was fine.
Tails and scales
Tails
and
and-
tails.
yeah,
Scales and tails, tails and scales.
Shout out to them
One
for
of those.
taking us out, teaching us the ropes of fly fishing.
Yep, just Tanner, no one else. He didn't have a guide who didn't have his guide license. It was just Tanner.
Yeah, it was just
Um,
Tanner.
So shout out to them. Give them a call. See if they can take you out. They'll teach you how to do it. It's a great time. Henry, what is your rant of the week? We're gonna skip over Henry because
He's
he
thinking.
come underprepared to the podcast that he co-hosts.
I wasn't prepared either. I just
He
kinda
co-hosts.
pulled this one out of my head, but I think it's kind of stupid how, like, I don't know a good way to word this, but like how transgender people can then compete like in the other gender. So like, let's say someone goes through puberty as a male, but then they switch to a female. They've got all that testosterone still in their body. Maybe they take the hormones or whatever, but they went through puberty as a male. How is that fair that they can then go into weightlifting competitions and shit like that against females that...
Didn't that swimmer just like...
Yeah, probably.
Kill
And there's like
anybody?
boxers too.
Well, yeah.
Like,
Well,
it's-
Yeah, it's
the
annoying,
claim is, this is a touchy subject, but the claim is they get them on when you're a guy becoming a girl. Is it estrogen?
yeah.
So you become girly, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, he was like not even top 100 in his male swimming,
he was.
and he was first in the women's swimming.
Yeah,
so there's
so it's
clearly an advantage.
No, yeah.
And it's no one's hating on him.
It is a
We're not
bit-
saying that, or her. No one's hating on her, saying that she's not,
No.
she shouldn't be allowed to race. But it's
Yeah.
also like, what do you tell these girls that are competing?
Yeah, and have trained like all their whole life.
Like-
And there's just clearly a competitive advantage,
Yeah.
and
It's just not fair. It's not
yeah,
fair.
it's not fair. It's not fair.
So yeah, that's really it.
That was a good one. I like that.
nice little
That was,
short
yeah.
rant
yeah.
that we may regret in a few years.
Nah.
Not really. I mean,
No, it's good points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'll move into my rant of the week. So my rant of the week is probably it's just like in general here. It's not really like a specific time, but I hate when people say they're gonna show up to something and then they just don't show up, or if they're like, yeah,
What are you
yeah,
talking about, my man? Pointing at me for.
No,
Dude, it's always you.
yeah, it is all you. It's always you, Henry. But like, if I'm just like, or they give me a time and they show up like
2 hours later.
yeah, 2 hours later, and like they don't even, like if you communicated it, it's one thing, you know. But if you don't communicate it, like
Yeah, that's
what's going on?
I don't know who does
Oh
that.
yeah. I
that's
wonder who would
messed
do
up.
that, Henry.
That's really messed up.
I mean, it never fails. Like every single time Henry says, like we were having this conversation yesterday. Every single time he says he's gonna be somewhere at a certain time or do something,
He never
It
comes.
Well,
it's
let's
never
refer
what he said
back.
he was gonna
Let's
do.
actually go back to my story about the fishing.
Yeah.
Me and Rylan went. It was not supposed to just
There
be
was-
me and Rylan.
So it was just me and John that went. In the group chat, there were 6 people who were supposed to go.
And me and Henry were in that group chat.